That's got to be one of my favorite chargers of all time. That's the first time I've used it, the Point Cabrillo Lighthouse. It's nice because it's a little bit off the highway, so you don't hear the highway. And then it's a 1 mile round trip to the lighthouse and back, and it's a cute little lighthouse. There's also a stunning view of the Pacific Ocean. You walk down, your car is charging, you walk back, your car's got some good charging while you're away. Now, to be clear, I am not trying to sell you on West Coast scenery. I'm not trying to sell you on road trips in general. I'm also not trying to sell you on the vagabond lifestyle that I've adopted, at least part-time. You can make things easier on yourself by staying at RV parks the whole way. Pull into your RV park of choice. Rent yourself a site with the kind of outlet you want to use. Charge your car the whole time you're there, day and night. You don't have to move your car when it's done charging. You can enjoy all the amenities there. Now, I'm not trying to convince you otherwise. I'm just not budgeting for that. It's not my lifestyle present. But it's certainly easier for you to spend less time stopping and charging, because you can get, 100% charge in an RV park every night if you so choose. Same goes for staying at hotels and inns and motels, places. A lot of places along the coast offer chargers to their customers. That means if you're their customer, you can use their charger. I've never used any of those chargers. Well, not quite never, but,
1,000 feet, turn left.
Negotiated, how to become a customer at various times. When there were no chargers along here, just like none. Or, there's a charger at an inn and no other chargers. Maybe you can negotiate. I prefer to just pull up and plug in.
Turn left. Then turn right.
Whenever possible. So I'm glad that is often now possible. Russian Gulch State Park, they have a charger. I've used it. Not going to use it today.
Turn right.
Back on to California Highway 1.
Continue straight.
Last night I took the extremely windy part at the very beginning of Highway 1. You leave Liggett. But it was dark, so I didn't shoot footage. And like I said, I'm not trying to sell you on the scenery or sell you on the road or sell you on my route. I like to stay off the beaten path as much as I can, but that's just me. It takes longer when you're off the beaten path. It takes longer to road trip by electric vehicle. That's just a fact, something you have to decide if that's for you. This is much more sane for me than getting in a gas car that's stinking up everything that I am finding beautiful. And just drive, because, that's the tendency. It's not stop if you don't have to. I don't know. Not everybody drives like that, but it's the temptation, to be sure. Whereas with the electric vehicle and the need to charge, it forces me to stop, get out, look around, see what's there, seek out what I'm needing while my car is charging. Heat up my food or check my map or whatever. Something's rattling in this car. Stop and enjoy the view. Stop and enjoy the park. Stop and enjoy the strip mall. Whatever it is, wherever you are. To me, electric vehicle travel is an adventure because every charger is different and you don't know what you're going to find. You don't know that you're going to find a nice 1 mile round trip walk to a really cute lighthouse and back, unless you've done it. But I've never stopped there before, so to me, like, oh, look, an exciting new stop. Here's a charger I've never used. Let's see what's here. Plug in the car, check it out. That is fun to me. It's an exploration. It's never the same until it is. Here in the town of Elk, a little better signage. Another dual Clipper Creek free charger. It's got bonus outlets. Now, I gotta say, last time I tried to use one of those outlets, it blew the circuit on the whole thing, and I couldn't charge my car either, and there's no phone number, and wasn't sure who I could talk to. And fortunately, I had enough charge to make it to the next stop, and I reported it, and it was fixed. So, just warning you. Anyway, here in Elk, once you've plugged in your car, you could go down to the beach, Greenwood State Beach, or you can go across the street to the Elk store. You can hardly go wrong in the town of Elk. See how that top sign said Spendocino? A little joke on Mendocino. Well, maybe not really very much of a joke. Pretty true. Anyway, I really appreciate all the chargers at these parks along the coast of Mendocino County, California. Highway 1. I do believe things are going to get a little sketchier, but really, that's about as easy it gets. You want to do the Oregon coast, or you want to do California coast in Mendocino County, there's just chargers everywhere, and so many of them are free in Mendocino, so that's great. I'm not really spending much in Spendocino. I did get a nice grilled sandwich there at the Elk Grocery. That's in my budget. But we're about to leave Mendocino County pretty soon here, and I believe there will be fewer chargers. And it's hard to be sure because, I don't have any phone service. I didn't really think of that as much as I have in the past, but that's okay. What I did was I wrote down a list of chargers that I wanted to stop at on previous trips. So I'm just going off that list now. And I'm hoping to charge at one of the most obscure remote chargers I have ever used. Talk about off the beaten path. Last person who logged in on the PlugShare app, and please, if you are using the PlugShare app, please log in when you're charging. It's really helpful to other people, and it's fun to go back and see where you've been. And, there's times I've gone to a charger and been like, hey, I think I've been here before, and I scroll back far enough and there's my login from, a couple of years back or whatever. Eucalyptus groves. I love the way they smell. I love eucalyptus groves. I love this windy, narrow road. And it's sunny. And the chargers are working. And it's a beautiful day in Northern California. I'm going to try to pull out and let this person behind me pass if there is anywhere to pull out, because I'm sure they want to go faster than I do. Pretty much everybody wants to go faster than I do, except, the random extremely slow driver that is, nobody knows why they're going so slow. I'm sure people wonder why I'm going so slow, too. But you know why. I'm conserving my charge. Spend more time enjoying the scenery and less time charging. Though I gotta say, I've been enjoying my charging today in this beautiful part of the world. Here we go. I'm gonna settle for this. I don't like gravel so much, but one cannot be all that picky out here. Oops, another car. Hang on to your cheese curds. Whoops, another car. Okay, I'm gonna try to go now. Can't spin my wheels. Well, I don't want to spin my wheels on that gravel. It's easy to do in a powerful little car like at least, oh, there's another car behind me. That didn't take long. Windy, 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 this is fun. Wee, fun. Wee, fun. Ruh-roh. Look at that, rocks. Rocks in the water. Did you read that article about hypermiling? The one you get if you search jellyfish hypermiling? Pretty cool article about this person who gets extremely good mileage in their Honda Accord, just a regular gas car. Anyway, I found it inspiring. And maybe you'd like me to demonstrate some hypermiling. Hypermiling includes some pretty extreme techniques that can probably get you a ticket. So, you have to decide how to apply that information in a way that works for you. Here's an example. Speed limit is 35 and I'm going 33. 32. I am driving more slowly than everyone else on this road. But nobody's behind me, so where's the harm? I'm not inconveniencing anyone. I'm coming up on a little hill. I took the car out of gear. I shifted into neutral. It's not much of a hill, so it's not a really very good demonstration. Now I'm shifting back into drive and easing back onto the accelerator. It will work better if there's a bigger hill. There's bound to be a bigger hill. The EVagabond video blog is sponsored by the Dao Fawu Monastery, located in rural northern western Washington state in the foothills of the Cascades.